Alright, so first things first, it is storming like crazy here. So if you hear thunder in the background and you hear storming and rain, that's what it is. So not much I can do about that. So I am going to try to make this a quick video because probably going to take a lot of editing because for whatever reason, this camera I got, this Logitech webcam, whatever, the latest version, it's for whatever reason not syncing the audio with this mic, and it's a pain in the butt. So I basically decided, you know what, I'm gonna figure it out. So I'm just using the voice recorder app and recording the video at the same time. So I'm gonna try to sync it up. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, so I have not talked about every day of camp. I thought I was going to. Things have been crazy. But just to let you know, episode 1 of the Dog Pound Pod, August 30th, we're going to be talking all about camp, all about the Browns off season, talking about the future, unfortunately talking about a lot of injuries. So August 30th, episode 1, I'd greatly appreciate it if everybody would go and check that out. So, Jedrick Wills, I have been paying attention to a lot in camp just because first round pick, 10th overall to the Cleveland Browns, second lineman picked in that draft. And he played right tackle in college. And there was questions about his ability to switch to left because obviously you drafted him to be your starter. So how quickly was he going to be able to adapt? And he's struggling. He simply put, he's struggling big time. And you know, he's got great feet. His ability in general, he's fantastic. But it's not easy to switch all the time, especially when you're going from being dominant at one side at a big time program to just all of a sudden, hey, okay, let's switch to the other side and face Myles Garrett. So he's faced so far Olivier Vernon, Adrian Claiborne, Port Augustin, guys like that. And he looks terrible. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. He struggled greatly. This is concerning. It's not concerning long term. I have no fear about his ability long term. I think he's going to be a great player. I think he's going to get it down. I think he's going to be the left tackle for the future to come. But when it comes to the season starts, and I think I heard 3 weeks, and you're going to be going against Matthew Judon. You're going to be going against guys like T.J. Watt. Okay, come on. It's like, you know, I understand it's not easy to switch so quickly, but it's like you see this and it's like, oh, man, you know. I thought because his footwork and his physical abilities were so strong, his ability to move side to side, his feet, his hands, go back to the combine, with the shuffle drills. And yeah, it's just drills, but his ability to move and be athletic, I thought was going to mean, okay, he shouldn't have much trouble, because that's his strength. Whereas if you're going somebody who's just strictly power, and they're used to just bullying guys off the line, when you switch up your footwork like that, it's going to be a little bit different. So, it's got to click. And I have no fear about him long term. I think he's going to be great. But when it comes to that immediate future, if I'm the Browns, I'm putting a tight end on his side a lot to block. And no, it's not going to be David Njoku because he's terrible. And we'll talk about that episode 1 of the Dog Pound Pod. Boy, are we going to talk about David Njoku. I know I just kind of yelled that, but oh man, I'm worried. I'm worried about in week 1, you have Matthew Judon you're facing. Week 2, I believe, is it the Bengals week? No, it's not. Is it? Yeah, week 2, Thursday against the Bengals, I think. You know, I don't necessarily know who they're going to line up against him, but you got to figure they're going to attack him. You know, they have a lot of good players on that defensive line. I don't think they would put somebody like a Sam Hubbard against him. I don't know. I don't know. But, you know, and then you think after that you got Chase Young, who obviously is a rookie, but he's dominant. I don't remember the schedule. But my point is you're going to be facing a lot of high-level defensive players on that defensive line. You know, and the reality is, if you're a Browns fan, you got to understand they're going to attack Jedrick Wills consistently. And that's very concerning to me because I don't know how quickly he's going to be able to pick it up. Myles Garrett has got to get a lot of work with him. That's the only way he's going to learn. You know, because as good as I like Adrian Claiborne and I like Olivier Vernon, Myles Garrett is the top of the top. And if you're going to learn, you're going to learn the hard way. That's how he needs to learn. Get reps against guys like Myles Garrett. But, yeah, the Browns early on need to help him out and not run things towards his side of the ball, or his side of the line, rather. They need to help him out with putting a tight end over there to help block, because this is concerning. I'm very concerned about the intermediate future, not as much long term, but like I said, season's coming, ready or not, and that's the big deal to me. He's got to get ready, and I don't know if he is right now. Hopefully he picks it up soon. So that's it for me. Thanks for watching this video. See you in the next video. Bye.